And tonight, the 15th of December 2007, with another youth art called Mr. Perfect, Sweet and Black. Welcome to the show, Black Vibes and Tunes.
Respect, Rastafari. Give thanks for having me on your show. You know, it's really a pleasure, I must say.
Mr. Perfect, I understand you are one of the youth arts coming out of Jamaica, refreshing reggae vibes in a very positive way. By the way, how do you come with the name Mr. Perfect?
Well, you know, the name Perfect is a name that was given to me by me because, you know, all along coming up and wanting to be a part of this lovely music that we call reggae, you know, you have to have a name that matches with your identity or a name to enhance your game. Because the name Perfect, each time I hear the name Perfect, you know, we all know that nobody isn't perfect, but when I hear the name Perfect, it just reminds me to give it my best shot. You know, it just reminds me to put my all into it and try to do it to the best of my ability. We know that Snoop Dogg isn't a dog. You know,
Right.
50 Cent isn't 50 Cent. Ninja Man isn't a ninja. BVnT Killer isn't a killer. You know, but they all use names to enhance their games. You know, BVnT Killer probably talk about, you know, in the ghetto and guns, and so you see BVnT Killer, so you match the name with the identity.
I mean, a youth arts from the province, from Jamaica, I understood after you've completed your high school, you've moved to Kingston, Jamaica. Was this a musical mission?
Yeah, man, definitely, because all along, music was my dream, you know, and after leaving high school, Saint Ann, you know, is a parish that's in the middle of Jamaica, and there wasn't a lot of students in Saint Ann at that time, so I had to move out into Kingston where I could meet the producers, you know, meet the other entertainers, and try to be a part of the business, because the business was in Kingston, so I had to venture into Kingston, and it was really hard, man. It was very hard.
Do you get some kind of a support, like from, because you were with King Gammy's studio and...
Yeah. Well, in the early days, we used to attend like King Jammins and, you know, Black Scorpion, Penthouse, but you know they were busy working and making music with other artists. You know, they never really had time to give a listening ear to what, you know, we had to say. But it was really an experience being at the studio, you know, being in the studio room, seeing how the engineer operates his music, and just being a part of the vibe, you know. It's not like the first day I went to the studio is the first day I recorded a song. No, I had to be there, be a part of the vibe, and, you know, hang around and meet people, and, you know, get to know the whole aspect of what the whole studio vibe is all about when it comes down to music.
Well, I've been listening to some of your tunes that you have in the internet, like Hit Them, America, All I Have Got.
Yeah.
I mean, you are an aspiring singer. What is your inspiration?
Well, I would say, you know, most of my inspiration comes from my people, black people. They inspire me the most. You know, after all that we have been through, I know that we have taken it this far, and, you know, we are representing, you know, what we stand for. You know, so my greatest inspiration are people, my people.
I understood you've been touring Europe quite extensively. I mean, in this time of the year. What is your main focal point of message that you want to leave behind you here in Europe?
My message is equal rights and justice. You know, I've taken a lot of planes. I've driven for miles upon miles and miles. You know, I've performed in the sunlight. I've performed in the night. I've performed in the summer. I've performed in the winter. I've performed in autumn. I've performed in spring. Just for one reason. just to spread the message of equal rights and justice, the message of Rastafari. If I even have to go to Iceland, if I even have to go to wherever, it's just to spread the message. That's my mission here on earth, to spread the message to the four corners of the earth.
Heart Cry Boy.
Yeah.
This is a song that is mostly played by radio disc jockeys and sound systems. What is the message behind this tune?
Well, Handcart Boy is, it's a love song, you know, and it's not a fairy tale love song. It's a real life love song. You know, a handcart boy is a boy in Jamaica that pushes a cart. A cart is an object that is made out of wood, and you put wheels on it, and you push it around in the market selling your vegetables, you know. And I used to do that. I was a handcart boy. I used to push a cart in the market in Brownstone, St. Anne, right? And I met this beautiful girl. Her mother was a teacher, and her father was a businessman. And, you know, she grew up, what we would say in Jamaica, she grew up in a first-class neighborhood, a first-class life. And, you know, the handcart, to be a handcart boy in Jamaica is one of the lowest domestic jobs you could find. And for she coming to the market, seeing the little Rasta man barefoot pushing his cart, big ganja spliff, natty head, and going through, and she has this uptown sweet girl, you know, she fell in love with the little handcart boy, and we get to meet each other, and you know, her parents never feel good about it, because I was just a little poor boy from the ghetto pushing a cart. She was this uptown girl that, you know, was in college and, you know, trying to get her degree and stuff like that, you know. But I think the lesson that people should really learn from this song is that, you know, it doesn't matter if you're rich or poor, black or white, uptown, downtown, German, Jamaican, African, American. Love breaks all barriers. You know, people connect. It's so amazing to see how people connect.
I mean, in your albums, you made so many diverse tunes, dancehall, roots reggae. How important is it for you to play varieties?
Well, it's very good, because that shows my versatility. That shows that, you know, I can rock all different types of people. You know, you can have perfect in a dance hall, yet still you can have perfect on a roots reggae concert. And whether it's dance hall or roots music or R&B, I'm ready to do jazz right now. I'm ready to do hip hop also. But just make sure, whichever genre of music you do, you keep on spreading that message of love, peace, unity for all people. Not because I'm going to go on a dance hall with them going to talk about guns or, you know, a woman or, no, it's still the message. So whether it's jazz, country and western, hip hop, R&B, soul, calypso,
as long as the
you
message
name
is
it,
positive.
the message, once the message is positive.
What do you have for the Stuttgart masses tonight?
Fire, fire, fire. It's going to be fire in Stuttgart, man, you know. I mean, the tour has been very, very, very successful. I must say it has been one of the best tours I've done. We went to Israel, and I'm telling you, man, I wish I could bring everybody to Israel. It's a beautiful place to see.
I mean, how do you see the German audience compared to the Jamaica?
Well, you know, German audience, different from the Jamaican audience, is that, you know, the people here in Germany, they're more in tune to the wide variety of reggae music. They listen to the roots, they listen to the dancehall, they listen to the ska, they listen to the lovers rock, they listen to everything. Whereas right now the people in Jamaica, they are more listening to a lot of dancehall, because dancehall is a music that surrounds a lot of hype, you know. But the root of this music is the roots, rebel, rasta, one drop, the authentic sound, the Bob Marley sound, the Peter Tosh sound. That is the sound that will live on forever and ever and ever.
It's a great pleasure to have you in our show tonight.
One more question from myself,
Yeah.
please. You talked about your people and reaching your people, and Gidimani is one of your speeches when people recognize that it's you. And I just want to know what does Gidimani stand for when you tell it to the people?
Okay, Gidimani is a word that was created by Perfect. No, the word Gidimani means Amagideon morning, or the morning of the Amagideon. Right? Gidimani. From the word Gideon, I take Gideon and I shorten it and say Giddy. And from the word morning, I take Mani. I shorten it, I say Mani. You put them together, you get Giddy Mani. Gala Mani! So when I say Giddy Mani, it's just reminding the people of the Amagideon morning, or the morning of the Amagideon. Some people would call it Judgment Day. It's the same thing. Amagideon morning, Judgment Day, Giddy Mani. It's the same thing. Yes, sir.
I know, Mr. Pepper, you must be working on a new project, like on a new album.
Yes, yes.
Can you tell me briefly about what's in the making?
We're working on a new brand album right now. The album will be out next year. The album will be called Born Dead with Life. That's the name of the album. Born
Dead
with Life.
How and why?
When the album is released, you will hear why and you will hear how.
How soon is gonna be released?
The album will be released between March and May
2008.
2008.
Is there any of your favorite track on the album?
One of my favorite tracks on the album is called Smile. It's done by me and Empress. But this album, I must say, it's a very deep-rooted album. It has no computer beats on it. It's all live music. It's an album, it's going to make you cry, and it's going to make you laugh. Just the name of the album alone, that should be interesting. Born Dead with Life. It's going to be a beautiful album.
Thank you very much. It's a great pleasure to have you in the show tonight.
Blessed love.
And Black Vibes and Tunes wishes you all the best in your future.
Bless. Respect, yeah. Woo! From the babies in the mother's wombs, listening to Black Vibes and Black Tunes. Even the babies in the mother's wombs, listening to Black Vibes and Black Tunes. Keep on pumping reggae music, you know. Yes, honest. Booba, 99.2 FM, Black Vibes and Black Tunes. From the babies in the mother's wombs, keep on listening, Black Vibes with the Black Tunes. And a perfect couple years yet. God, I'm on it. Boom.